Hi, it's Steve Throndson. I want to share with you one more thing for buyers, and this is something that we haven't posted yet. So what does it cost to buy a home? And this is important stuff because a lot of people just don't understand. So some of the costs that you want to be aware of is, no, you don't need to pay your real estate agent, number one. Number two, see if there's a land transfer tax. See if there's any kind of foreign taxes, any kind of vacant home taxes, things like this. They're really important to know. Depending on how you're borrowing your money, there might be lender fees or broker fees. You're going to want to find out about that. Typically in a transaction, you would pay for a home inspection on a detached house in Calgary or in the Kootenays somewhere. Expect $500 or $600. That would sort of be normal. It's going to depend on the size, shape of the house and that kind of thing. You might expect to have condominium or a strata doc review, which might cost you $350, $400. Once again, it's going to depend on a number of things. You're going to probably pay for an appraisal depending on how you're financing the property. So that might be another $300, $400. If you're buying an acreage property, there's going to be well tests, water reports, that kind of thing. That can run you $1,000, sometimes more. Septic inspection, same kind of idea. It can cost a lot of money. And then of course, if you're buying a new home, is there GST applicable? And that's going to depend on the situation. Are you moving into it? What is your price point? Are you an investor? A number of things. Your real estate professional can tell you all about that. That's some of the things you need to expect. And lastly, legal fees to close a transaction. So you should expect it's going to cost you about $1,500 as a buyer to get this done. And then there's going to be a series of adjustments that happen. So for example, if the seller has already paid the property taxes, you're going to pay for the portion of property taxes that you're going to use for the balance of the year. So these are additional adjustments which your lawyer is going to go through and show you more of. But just be aware that just because you think you're going to put down 5 or 10 or 20%, there's going to be some additional costs. A good rule of thumb is probably 1% of the purchase price. Should be relatively safe. A little different in BC. Let us know. We're happy to coach you through that.